In the Summer Enhancements release of QFD, there are updates to the intake questionnaires, to the reconsideration process, and to the case status tool that users may notice. Welcome to Quavo's latest product release video. I'm Ben Anderson, Quavo's industry principal, and your guide to the most recent changes to the QFD dispute management software. In this first video for intake users, we will go over the updates to the intake questionnaires for ATM transactions and for charged more than once, as well as changes to the reopen case process. If a client has the ability to add manual transactions to their cases, there has been an update to the intake questionnaire for the dispute reason, "I was charged more than once." This update will allow the intake agent to manually add transactions as needed. All of the same checks and balances still apply for this claim reason, so even if an intake user adds 2 transactions with different merchants, they won't be able to include both transactions in the same dispute. The next intake updates involve the ATM questionnaire specifically. When the disputed transaction is an ATM deposit, there are now 2 options to select around the issue of that ATM deposit. The user may select "My ATM deposit posted for the wrong amount," or "My ATM deposit did not post to my account." This was previously one single question that was separated to allow for better usage and flow within the QFD system. If the agent selects "My ATM deposit did not post to my account" as their option for this case, the intake flow will bypass the transaction selection screen, as there is not a deposit there for them to select. The last change within the ATM questionnaire is that we have placed a warning in the rare case that an agent is disputing an ATM misdispense for too much money. In the case where the cardholder is calling in to inform their financial institution that the ATM dispensed too much money, the item can be disputed through QFD, but there will be a warning that comes up for the intake agent to let the cardholder know that disputing the additional funds will result in a debit to their account. This warning is there to ensure we're establishing the correct expectations with the cardholder throughout the call and throughout the claims process. The last update for this video is around the functionality of requesting a dispute be reopened. As the intake agent goes through the case status tool to request an item be reopened, it is now a requirement that the cardholder provide new information for this dispute prior to it being reopened. If the cardholder says there is no new information available, the intake user sees a talking point that explains that without new information, we are unable to reinvestigate the dispute, and it also advises the cardholder to contact us again if and when the new information becomes available. If the cardholder is able to provide new information for this reconsideration, a free-form box appears where the intake agent can add that new information to the case as part of the reopening process. Additionally, the intake agent has the option to add additional documentation to that reopened case as part of that process as well. As with each and every release, we look forward to continuing to collaborate with each of our clients and to your feedback through this entire process. If you have any questions around any of the items covered in this video, please reach out to your client experience representative. Thank you.